Alright, I am going to do a real quick review on the Emax Babyhawk. I just picked this up a few days ago at the Toledo RC show and I was really excited that they had one. So the first thing I want to talk about is just briefly, the overall frame and just kind of how it comes together, how it works. Very happy with the durability of it so far. As you can see, I've got some grass stains and had a few crashes already, but things have held up very well. What I've got here is a little bit of a contraption that I'm kind of in the process of designing, but just something that I can mount my FrSky XM Plus receiver on, as well as fit some antennas in there. It's still a work in progress, so it's not perfect. But this is definitely a lot more powerful because it's got the brushless motors. As you can see here, it's kind of a cool design. I believe it's a 2.3-inch prop, and it's got 4 screws holding it in. And then on the bottom, it's got a nice little propeller guard that's mounted in there, and as well as it comes with a battery strap. Now, I did have a JST cable for the battery connector that was originally on here, but the batteries that I bought are these Bonkas. They're Bonka 450 milliamps, and these all came with a XT30 connection. So those are actually a little bit of a challenge to find. But because they came with that, I decided to switch this over, the Babyhawk over to using the same XT30 connector. So that's not too bad of an upgrade. You do have to get in here underneath. You have to remove the camera pod. Very easy to do. You basically, to remove the camera pod, you have to get in here, use a M2 driver to take out these side screws. And then once you do that, you can lift this plastic canopy off. It just snaps right off. And then after that, you have access to unscrew. Mine actually had pins on it where you see wires now right here, if you can see that. But I ended up depinning it because I wasn't comfortable putting my XM Plus in between there. It seemed a little too long, and I could possibly damage it. So what I'm working on now is maybe something to a 3D printed case. I actually have a prototype over here. Something that's kind of odd. I'm not exactly sure why. I have a suspicion, but as you can see in the manual here, the VTX frequency chart. So for whatever reason, the FR2R, which is right here, is race band, and the first 2 channels and the last 2 channels are not supported. So I can only do the middle 4. I think the camera would be easy enough to replace. You could probably fit something, something a little different, potentially even something like this. Some of the newer Babyhawk models are actually coming with a different antenna now, so I'm not sure if I just got an earlier version, but mine has the, just the rubber ducky style antenna here. But it does work well. In the footage following this, you'll see it flying around my house. The only other thing that I had to do was, if you look at this board, you can see it's a little off tilted, and that's because they've kind of put like a foam tape in there, and it doesn't sit real well. So I just went ahead and put some glue underneath here and have it secured pretty well, and then I went into the to Betaflight, connected it up, and then I just calibrated it.